US's Form I-864, also known as the Affidavit of Support, is a crucial document required for the immigration process of a foreign national to the United States. It is an affidavit of support that establishes that a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, LPR sponsor can financially support the intending immigrant, ensuring that they will not become a public charge while in the United States. In this video, we'll explore what US's Form I-864 is, who needs to file it, and how to complete it. What is US's Form I-864? US's Form I-864 is a legally binding agreement between the sponsor and the U.S. government, affirming that the sponsor will provide financial support to the intending immigrant until they become a U.S. citizen, or meet certain work requirements. The affidavit of support ensures that the intending immigrant will not become a public charge, and that the U.S. government will not need to provide financial assistance to the immigrant. Who needs to file US's Form I-864? US's Form I-864 is required for most family-based immigration cases, including those seeking an immigrant visa abroad and those adjusting their status to permanent residency in the United States. The sponsor must file Form I-864 if they are a U.S. citizen or LPR and are petitioning for an immediate relative, such as a spouse, parent, or child. The sponsor must also file Form I-864 if they are sponsoring a family member in a preference category, such as a sibling, or if they are sponsoring an employee for a work visa. In these cases, the sponsor must demonstrate that they meet the income requirements to support the immigrant. How to complete US's Form I-864? Completing US's Form I-864 can be a complex process. The form requires extensive financial documentation, including tax returns, pay stubs, and bank statements. The sponsor must also provide proof of their U.S. citizenship or LPR status and the relationship between the sponsor and the intending immigrant. Here are the steps to completing US's Form I-864. Gather financial documentation. The sponsor must provide evidence of their income for the most recent tax year, including IRS transcripts or copies of their tax return, pay stubs, and W-2 forms. If the sponsor's income does not meet the minimum requirements, they may need to find a co-sponsor who meets the income requirements. Complete US's Form I-864. The sponsor must complete US's Form I-864, including personal information, income details, and the intended immigrant's information. Sign and notarize the form. The sponsor must sign and notarize the form, attesting to the accuracy of the information provided. Submit the form. The sponsor must submit the completed and notarized Form I-864, along with all supporting documentation, to the appropriate US's office or embassy. Conclusion. US's Form I-864 is a crucial document required for most family-based immigration cases. The form ensures that the intending immigrant will not become a public charge, and that the U.S. government will not need to provide financial assistance to the immigrant. Completing US's Form I-864 can be a complex process, requiring extensive financial documentation and legal knowledge. It is recommended that sponsors consult with an experienced immigration attorney to ensure that they are completing the form correctly and meeting all of the requirements.